Hello everybody, welcome back to Dev Money, and today there's some exciting news stories that I'm going to be covering in today's video. The first one has to do with Reddit, and they're launching their NFT Marketplace. And news broke earlier of this today as we got news that Polygon scores a deal with Reddit for their new NFT Marketplace. And on July 7th, Reddit, the popular social networking website, launched an NFT Marketplace for online avatars that is powered by the Polygon POS chain, or proof of stake. And Reddit has created 90 designs for its early access series of non-fungible, with the total number of tokens going on sale tipped to the tens of thousands. And those NFTs come with licensing rights, allowing them to be used as other avatars on other online platforms and will exhibit a glow-like effect next to comments posted on Reddit. And currently, Reddit NFTs are available to those that are members of the subreddit r collectible avatars and will be made available to all users via its avatar builder page over the following weeks. And what's really interesting is that these NFTs can be purchased either with a credit card or a debit card and stored on Reddit's proprietary wallet called Vault, meaning that users do not have to have experience with cryptocurrency to use their marketplace. And I think it's really smart what Reddit is doing. They're trying to take people who maybe aren't the most familiar with crypto or NFTs, and they're trying to get them into their ecosystem with as few hiccups as possible. And what's really interesting is that this announcement came the same time we got news that the Robinhood app was going to be allowing support for withdrawals and deposits for the ERC20 version of Polygon's native token called Matic. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about the new Reddit NFT Marketplace. Obviously, we're gonna have to wait a couple of weeks for it to really roll out for everybody. And do you think that we just are having too many NFT marketplaces all over, since now we have OpenSea, we have others like Magic Eden, we have others like LooksRare, and then we have the UFC and the NFL marketplaces, we have Bitski, now we have this Reddit NFT Marketplace. Oh, and how could I forget Coinbase NFT Marketplace? So it's safe to say that there's a lot of places to buy NFTs these days, but do you think we really need so many marketplaces, or should we maybe consolidate those into a few main marketplaces? My personal opinion is that I like that we have multiple NFT marketplaces, and I think it's really good because it drives innovation, and ultimately that's just better for the average NFT user like you and I. Now for this next story, we're gonna have to go back a few months to back in April, where we got this story that broke saying that the Bored and Hungry, the first Bored Ape Yacht Club restaurant, has officially opened, and it's the first restaurant to accept ApeCoin. And this was a 1,700 square foot restaurant which was conceived by Orange County based entrepreneur Andy Nguyen. And he's known for creating exciting food concepts like After's Ice Cream, Matte Black Coffee, Pigpen Delicacy, and Portside Fish Company, Dough and Arrow, Bon Z Boys, I think I pronounced that hopefully okay, and he created some others as well. And what he did back in March is he actually spent about $267,000 to purchase Bored Ape 6184 and 2 more mutant apes in order to get the IP access to those NFTs. And then what he did was essentially launch a restaurant, and he said that his goal was to give back to the growing Web3 community and open the doors to those who want to learn more about the new Web3 and NFT world. And then utilizing software and a QR code to scan customers' MetaMask wallets for Ape, Bored Ape and Mutant Ape or Bored Ape Kennel Club NFTs, ownership of the cryptocurrencies or NFTs unlocks perks at the restaurants, including free combos and more. So basically, if you went to the restaurant, you could pay with ApeCoin or probably some other cryptocurrencies. I'm trying to remember from that story, but I'm pretty sure you could pay with Ethereum and maybe Bitcoin as well. And also, if you had a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, Bored Ape Kennel Club NFT, or Mutant Ape NFT, you got some perks in that restaurant. So that's the old news story. So I just had to use that to catch up to speed to the new story that just broke, which is kind of funny because we recently just got this news story that the Bored Ape Crypto restaurant has stopped accepting crypto, which is kind of funny to see. It's just really ironic that a Bored Ape Yacht Club based restaurant that was all about Web3 and new NFT and crypto technology is no longer accepting crypto as payment for the food. The LA Times reports that the Long Beach burger joint, which just opened its doors back in April, is feeling the effects of the recent crypto crash. As a result, it is only taking payments in USD with no word on when it will return to using crypto. So overall, this is just a really interesting story that a restaurant like this that was so based on Web3 is no longer accepting crypto. And it does lead a lot of people to ask the question, is crypto as viable as a currency as people are typically quickly led to think, meaning should we actually be using crypto to pay for things like food at a restaurant when the cost or the price of that cryptocurrency can fluctuate so quickly? So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments down below. Oh, and also if you do want to protect your NFTs, make sure to check out a Ledger hardware wallet down below to support the channel. I really appreciate it. Now, sticking with the Yuga Labs Bored Ape Yacht Club type of theme for today's news stories, we recently had a really exciting update with the Otherside Metaverse. And that's because we saw the first Otherside NFT test for their upcoming metaverse. And in the test game, users could text chat, they could use emojis, and they could sprint and jump around in the environment. And they did have about 2,500 unique users in the environment at the same time. And a lot of users were saying that there was almost no lag, which is a really big deal, especially in this beta type environment with 2,500 users and all these 3D models running around and jumping and doing all these things. We got this announcement from Otherside Metaverse saying that there will be 2 load tests before the first trip tech demo, one on the 6th and one on the 9th. Join if you can and help steer the Otherside platform in the right direction. Now, the game demo will be released on July 16th, but you are gonna have to be an Otherdeed owner in order to get access to it. And really the purpose of this test was just to make sure that things are working well. They're trying to iron out any bugs or any issues while it's still early and while they have a fewer amount of people using the platform versus just having one massive public launch and having everybody load onto their servers at the same time where they're invariably gonna run into some issues. So they're just trying to make this whole gameplay and everything as smooth as possible by doing these different tests. And as I mentioned, people that were participating in this test said that there were over 2,500 people in one small area with no lag or FPS issues. Adam Hollander said that he was extremely impressed with the stress test, thousands of active players running around as 3D models with absolutely zero lag, bullish and excited for July 16th. And to me, this is really not that surprising that this test went over so well because Yuga Labs in general has really just implemented and innovated extraordinarily well, in my opinion, with all of their NFT projects and everything they've done so far. So it makes sense that they will also do well with this metaverse, which is also one of the main reasons that this is really the go-to NFT project if you have the funds. Getting into Yuga Labs in some degree or another, and getting in via the Otherside NFTs is definitely a lot cheaper than getting in via a Mutant Ape or a Bored Ape. Overall, I'm pretty bullish as well on this project and this metaverse. I think it's going to be one of the more long-lasting and more successful metaverses that we're seeing out there. And I think that they're going to have some really big things in the future that really is just going to change the game of the NFT world. Let me know your thoughts and questions down below. And as always, thanks for watching.